The infamous Yeezy Day is right around the corner, so here's everything you need to know to make sure you're fully prepared for everything that's about to go down on Yeezy Day. Now, the day itself can get pretty hectic, so you definitely want to make sure you have as much information going into the day so you don't miss out on anything. Now, for anybody who has no idea what Yeezy Day is or never experienced it last year or the year before, essentially it's just a day of Yeezy drops and Yeezy restocks. Generally, and based on the past, a sneaker release has happened pretty much every single hour throughout the entire day. So to answer questions like what's dropping, what websites, what countries is it going to be available in, we need to take a look at last year because that's going to give us the best idea of what we can expect this year. Yeezy Day 2021 was split up into 2 days. Day 1 was on August the 2nd, and that was specifically for you guys out in the US. The following day, August the 3rd, that was for EU and China. In the US, the day kicked off with the first sneaker release at 7 AM EST. Now, in total, on that day for the US, there was 21 sneaker releases, as well as 11 pairs of shoes that were released through exclusive access, only available to some accounts. Now, the next day was the EU and China. Here in the UK, the day kicked off with the first sneaker release at 6 AM BST. So yes, an extremely bright and early start for your day if you're here in the UK. Now, in total, here in the UK, there was 19 sneaker releases, as well as 17 pairs that were offered up through exclusive access, again, only for some accounts. So the main takeaways is obviously what times it started, what the dates were, and obviously what dropped, and that's going to give us the best idea on what we can expect for this year. Now, in terms of how the drops happened, it's pretty simple, although there are 2 to 3 places that you need to know and that you need to be when Yeezy Day actually happens. So again, there's a little bit of a disparity between the US and the UK, so mainly for the US, you're going to have 3 different places that there's going to be sneaker drops. The Yeezy Supply splash page, that's the main one that is exclusive to the US. You also have, of course, the Confirmed app. Now, that's where all of the raffles are held. Now, another one is the adidas.com/Yeezy website. That is just another splash page release, and essentially how it went last year was there was just a sneaker release on all 3 of these different places randomly. Here in the EU, it was just the Adidas Confirmed app and, of course, the Adidas splash page, because that's all we really got here. Now, it is worth keeping an eye out for the regular Adidas app. Now, I don't believe, from my recollection, there was any releases on there last year. However, again, some regions don't even have the Confirmed app, so it's worth keeping that in mind. That's essentially a pretty concise summary of what happened last year. So let's talk about this year and what exactly has changed, if anything, and what's going to be dropping. Well, let's start with what dates we can expect Yeezy Day to land on. Now, we have heard some conflicting rumors bumping around the internet talking about August the 1st and the 2nd. Again, this year in 2022, Yeezy Day will be split up into 2 days just like last year. However, according to more trusted resources, it seems like Yeezy Day is actually going to fall on the 2nd and the 3rd of August, just like last year. Now, again, we will have more information leading up to the day, so you're not going to just miss it. It's a pretty big deal in the sneaker world, and you definitely will know exactly what the date is closer to the time. But for right now, I think the safest bet is to go with the 2nd and the 3rd, so you can write that down, put it in your calendar, take a day off work. I don't know what you got planned. So you know the dates, you know the time, and you know the regions that should be included. Let's talk about the sneakers that are supposed to be dropping for this Yeezy Day 2022, because it's pretty wild. And I will say, disclaimer, all of this information is, I guess, tentative. It's not confirmed, and nothing will be 100% truly confirmed until the day itself. There should be a lot of surprises and stuff that we didn't even know was going to happen. So we've got a tentative drop list courtesy of Yeezy Influence, and I'm on his website right now, and he's got a full list, day 1 and day 2, on what we can expect. So just briefly scrolling through, I'm just gonna rattle off exactly what's going to be dropping, and it starts off with this latest colorway of the foam runner called the MX Carbon. Got some silver or gray hues in the foam runner, as well as the purple and as well as the black, and we've also got a pop of vibrant yellow on, I guess, the toe box area or the forefront of the shoe. And yes, they look wild as hell. The foam runner in the sand colorway, this restock that we've been hearing about, that is not going to be dropping on Yeezy Day. I think Yeezy Influence is basically saying that there is potential, however, it's not confirmed, so we can just expect it soon. The utility black Yeezy 450. We've also got the Onyx foam runner. We've got the Yeezy 700 V3 Azael. That is one that I'm extremely excited about. I need the Azael 700 V3. And then I think the most popular, or I guess what a lot of people are going to be after, is the freaking return of the Yeezy 350 V1 Turtle Dove. This is pretty crazy that that it's returning, and I think a huge hype factor for a lot of people going into the day. I think that's going to be a priority. This one is going to be dropping on the first day of Yeezy Day as well, which gets me a little bit worried. I hope it's not a US exclusive. I hope that that also drops in the EU. We're just going to have to cross our fingers. Now, another one is the Yeezy 700 Analog. That's pretty cool that that's coming back. I'll definitely be trying to grab that one. Now, day 2 is going to be the Yeezy 350 V2 Core Red, or the red stripe. 700 V2 Statics. This one, I mean, hey, we just had a drop of the Static, so I feel like a lot of people are staticked out. High Res Blue, Yeezy 700 V1. Yeezy 350 V2 Sesame. That's another one that's going to be dropping. I'm pretty excited about. Yeezy 350 V2 Hyperspace. The 500 Supermoon Yellow. The 700 V2 Tephra. The 700 V2 Hospital Blue. And then some possible exclusive access drops will be the Bread 350s, the Earth 350s, the Sand Taupe 350s, the Ash Blue 350s, the Desert Sage 350s, the Flax 350s, I believe. I don't know what that colorway is. The 350 Naturals, the 350 Lights, all 4 colorways of the Yeezy 350 Mono Pack. So that's the Cinders, the Mist, the Ice, and the Clay. Also got some foam runners. That's the MX Cream Clay, the Vermilion, the MX, what is this one? Moon Gray, and then the Yeezy 500. I'm not entirely sure what this one is. The Brown Clay, or the, I don't know. It's one of the brown 500s. Like I said, as of right now, that's what we know about the sneaker releases that are supposed to be happening on Yeezy Day. But do remember that this is tentative. Now, in terms of a release disparity between the US and the EU, I will say if you look at the US drops from last year and the UK ones, for the most part, they were pretty much the same. However, there was some that dropped in the US that didn't drop in the UK, and vice versa. So it's definitely a possibility that they will get some that we don't, and we do that they don't. Now, of course, leading up to Yeezy Day, I will do my very best to keep you guys in the loop and keep you guys updated if there's any changes, if we get any more confirmed releases. So definitely, if you want to be as prepared as possible, subscribe to the channel and chuck me a follow over on Instagram. That's usually the quickest place I can get you guys updates. And also during the day of Yeezy Day, I'll try and just interact as much as possible and help you guys out with any questions that you may have. Another really good resource was Yeezy Mafia. On Yeezy Day, he did a live stream event which kind of gave us a little bit of insight to each sneaker that was going to drop. Listen, Yeezy Day will be carnage. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a good time, and it's probably going to tire you out because you're gonna be sat by the computer trying to cop as much as possible. So with all of that being said, guys, you now know everything there is to know about Yeezy Day 2022. I want to hear how excited you are and what sneakers are on your hit list. Is it just one? Is it a couple? You're going to be going for everything? Let me know down there. But that pretty much wraps it up, guys. Thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. Catch you guys in the next one. But until then.